This is new and it is incredibly cool. It is the 2025 Gemini Trip 22MT. It's Steve from Thor Motor Coach. 4 Thor features that absolutely set the Gemini Trip apart. Number 1, the storage. This essentially is a garage on a motorhome under 24 feet in length. Wait till you see how much gear you can fit inside. Number 2, the power options. You're going to get 200 amp hours of lithium batteries. You're going to get a 4,000 watt gas generator, 400 watts of solar to keep those batteries charged. Awesome. Number 3, it has a full bathroom. That means it is a large shower. This isn't a wet bath. This has a porcelain toilet and their traditional RV tank system. And number 4, it rides on a safe, efficient, and very capable Ford Transit all-wheel drive chassis. So what do you say we head inside and meet the man who designed the Gemini Trip 22MT? I'd like to introduce you to Terry Jones. He is the product manager for the Gemini Trip. Terry, you are an outdoor enthusiast, an RV owner yourself. So when you were designing this, what was going through your mind of, this is what I want to create because this is what people want to use their RV for?
Yeah, the versatility was really what we were going for. If you look here in the bedroom that we're in, you can use this bed in multiple different positions, which means you can store various different items back here while still also being able to sleep in the bed. That's just one example of the versatility that we tried to build into this.
And the storage back here is one of the items that sets this apart from others out there in the same class, is the amount of exterior storage and access ports that we have.
Mm-hmm. Yes, definitely. This massive open space as compared to a traditional pass-through compartment, very different, allows you to store anything from bikes to kayaks to just totes for traveling. And then if you want to run the bed all the way down, lay down, pop open the 2 exterior doors, open your windows. It's talking about cross breeze, bringing the outside in, it's really fantastic.
And the storage back here, you really designed this to bring just about everything you can think of. So kind of walk through when you're designing the storage of, okay, here's what we typically take with us.
Yeah, so I guess we can go with the versatility theme again. This area here can double for a couple things. If you've got your bed down, this can be your nightstand. We've got power over here, charge your cell phone, plug in your CPAP, what you need to do there. But also, with these nets here, you can put in, I don't know, undershirts or socks. Maybe you're a bike enthusiast, so you can put some spare parts, some tools in here. Really, I mean, just anything. That's what we were going for. And then down here we've got some additional storage with some cup holders. So if you're back here working on your bike or what have you, you can have a drink in your power, everything right here.
And I like these window shades. So this is kind of unique and different and super fast and easy.
Yeah, so this was an interesting concept. With the bed going up and down, there's not a lot of room between the bed and the sidewall. So we had to get a little creative here. And these magnet together so you can open them or close them however much you want, get as much light in here as you want. But they go full open or full down like you had.
We got one on this side, and on that side we also have hanging space. I know people like to keep their nice shirts nice. So talk about the closet in here.
Yes. So back on this side, we have 2 wardrobes stacked on top of each other with clothes rods in there. The bottom one is removable, and there's a panel there that you can remove as well. So you could put a full-size dress in there if you wanted, or have 2 separate, for your shirts. Or if you had anything, long that you wanted to store in there that wasn't clothing, that is a possibility as well.
We also have 2 large storage drawers right down here. And one of the questions people are going to ask is, well, you guys are sitting down. That means you can't stand back there. And I've talked about it. I'm wearing the big boots today. So this is going to put me at 6'1". And you can see we still have plenty of room to move around.
Yes.
So that was one of the things too, you're talking about versatility, is you want to be able to use the motorhome. You want to be able to get back and forth without ducking like you're in some sort of submarine.
Yeah. So, I mean, not only can you store stuff back here, But if you make it to camp and you've got your bikes outside or what have you, this can also become a living space. Like as we were just sitting here, but it's also, you can move around back here.
And the other place you can move around in, which people will think there's never, in a vehicle like this, there's never enough room to move around in the bathroom. Nope, Terry designed this so you actually have a full dry bath, which is really unique in this segment.
Yes. So one of the concepts we were looking at is a existing B-van customer. Maybe they've outgrown it. They want a little bit more space. Well, what's an area that we can really cater to people like that? The bathroom, like you said. So we've got a massive shower in there, a porcelain toilet, the full sink, the whole makeup in there. It's just it's a great bathroom. It's fantastic.
Medicine cabinet, everything you need in hooking up is really easy. We'll show you where that is. And while we're talking about connections and bathrooms and hot water, talk about how you have this set up so people can have heat and hot water with the AquaHot, because that is really cool for this unit.
Yes, so it's a combination unit, so your hot water and your furnace is all run through there. The furnace is set up with 3 zones. Have you ever had your furnace on and your bathroom is 120 degrees and the rest of the coach is cold? That will not happen in this unit, since we have the zone of the bathroom, the living room, and the bedroom set up separately. But yeah, I mean, it's a fantastic new unit in the Gemini model range.
And what I love about this AquaHot 125G is it runs right off the fuel tank. It's hydronic heating, and you get continuous hot water as well, which is huge when you're out there and you want to shower in an actual shower and not sit on the toilet with a little wand like you would in a wet bath. So a great feature there. And let's keep going with some unique features. You also have this set up with a generator. We have lithium board. We have solar on board. So kind of talk about how you put this together to really suit no matter where you are. If you are off grid, you're going to have the power. If you're set up at camp, real easy. So take us through all of the components.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, real easy. We try to make it as easy as possible. One thing that's always frustrated is going to fill up with propane or going to tote one of your barbecue grill tanks around. That's a pain. So we dropped LP from this model. That means you've got an induction cooktop. The AquaHot is running off of your gas tank as well as your generator. Then when it comes to the power, we wanted to make sure that you were able to be comfortable and be off-grid if you wanted. So we've got 2 200-watt solar panels up top, so 400 total. We have a solar port on the side, so once you get to camp and set up, you could add 200 more watts of solar. And that will help recharge your 2 100-amp-hour batteries, so 200 amp hour standard. And then we have a special compartment there just rearward of the entry door where you can add up to 4 additional batteries. So really you could have 600 watts of solar and 600 amp hours of lithium.
Wow. And you have that 4,000 watt gas generator as well, which will charge the batteries when you're going down the road. And that's one of the nice things in a unit of this size is you're getting a 4,000 watt gas generator. And a lot of times people will be like, okay, so I have a 4,000 watt gas generator. You have an AquaHot on board. Both of those are running right off of my fuel tank. Super efficient, nice power, however you want to do it, and off grid. So we'll talk about all the features in the kitchen. So let's head up there and walk through this wonderful galley. You did not skimp on the kitchen design in here.
Correct. Yeah, this is your standard Gemini kitchen. So we didn't make any sacrifices for this unit. You've got your standard countertop extension, your full round sink with cover, your microwave down below there. And the only difference here with the Trip would be your induction cooktop.
And then plenty of storage up above in these nice Technoform cabinets. We have plenty of storage down below. I like that you have a little net down there as well to keep everything secure.
You mentioned the net down below.
Yeah.
And that behind that panel there is our 3,000 watt inverter, which is a fantastic add-on for this unit. Pretty much allows you to do almost anything in this unit on or off grid.
And I know that there's a DC to DC charger on here as well. So what's nice is those batteries are going to get nice and charged while you can just take it out a drive off to your next campsite.
Yep.
And the nice thing about this kitchen layout in this whole floor plan design is how it really leads right into this great living area. You can see I have the chair spun around, and we're gonna walk through everything up here because I really like the table you put in here. You get to camp, you set up, comfortable living area. We have the seats spun around and this table, which is very unique for this lineup. I haven't seen this before, so take us through how this works because I think it is very cool.
Sure. So if we're sitting here, we can use it in this position. Maybe we want to eat and this is a little too far away. It slides.
That's awesome.
Right up closer to give you more room there. Or maybe you want to fit a child seat in here with the 2 child seat tethers. Push it back. Now you've got room for that. Or maybe you just don't want the table here at all. Push 2 buttons and lift it away. The leg folds down. Yep. And when you want to put it back on, you just clip it right back in and we're back in business.
And this also makes a great place for, say you have a couple people with you, or you just want to use this as an office. You work from the road.
Exactly.
You're set up to do that in here with electric and wine guard, all the goodies.
Yes, exactly. So maybe you pull into camp, or maybe you're going on the road and you've got some work to do. Throw your laptop on here. You can work away. We've got 2 USB ports right here in the wall in front of you with a storage net. Maybe you're charging your phone and holding it in there. Up above here, we've got your 110 outlets. We've got a light switch for your accent lighting up there, and then a push-button reading lamp here. Maybe you're reading a book while you're going down the road. Maybe the light outside is bothering you. You can pull down the roller shade here and get that how you like it. So there's just, again, versatility is what we were going for. What do you want?
Right, make it work for however you want to use it. And for the person sitting back here, you're not going to get uncomfortable because you equip this with a mighty powerful AC unit.
So it goes along with the rest of the electrical system very well. That was very intentionally done. It's ducted from the front here all the way into the back into the bedroom. So yeah, you'll be comfortable riding down the road or in camp.
And the way we have this all wired is the AC can run off the 3,000 watt inverter. So that means you can cool this entire trip down when the engine is running, meaning you don't have to run that generator. And you even have a TV back here.
Yeah, you can sit here at the dinette, watch your TV there over the entry door. Which you can connect to your wine guard, so you can have your service everywhere. I know that's your spiel, so you can run on that.
Wine Guard Connect 2.0 4G hotspot and Wi-Fi extender. You've heard that before. I've said it once or twice, but it is great with the smart TV, so you can stream away, watch the sports ball, watch whatever it is you want to watch, movies, binge watch. So it's great to have that on board. And you can use it to tap into nearby Wi-Fi signals if you're just like camping in a parking lot somewhere, which a lot of people do, which is the other thing that I think makes this unit unique is there are no slides on this. And we haven't talked about that yet. And that is really, really convenient.
Yes.
What was your thought on, listen, let's not put a slide wall on this?
Well, the Transit was already very easy to drive. We were just talking earlier today. I was driving this through Chicago yesterday. 8 a.m. going down the interstate, not a problem. But that makes it even easier, not having to worry about any slides. When you get to camp, you park, you're done. Yeah. I mean, you don't have to worry about any of that. Just makes it easier for the customer is really what we're after.
One of the things I really like about this is the fact that it is small and easy to drive. So what are you looking at on a length on this?
It should be 23 feet 7 inches.
All right, and this is on the Ford Transit, which you got plenty of nice Chicago driving in yesterday. So talk about the experience, because a lot of times people will get into a motorhome and they'll be like, ah, man, this is going to be real intimidating. But Chicago traffic is a whole different level of driving. So take us through your driving experience in this Transit, because it is, and you know how much I like driving this. This is my absolute favorite chassis to drive. So take us through your driving experience in this.
Sure. It was just yesterday morning, driving into Chicago about 8 o'clock in the morning. So rush hour. Not a problem. You know, it was fantastic. So you mentioned the length. The length is easy. You know, if you're in traffic, you got to get over to get to your exit. It's not hard to get into that spot and over, or parking. And then that always on rear view camera is fantastic. That is a huge help. You know, if you're looking out your mirrors and you can see almost everything, but then you got that camera on there that you do see everything.
Yeah.
So it's ease.
And the safety features, it's packed with just about everything you can think of to make you feel a little more secure.
Right.
Just touching on the safety features, you have standard blind spot detection, pre-collision assist, speed sign recognition, lane keeping assist, driver alert, adaptive cruise control. And the other thing I love about this chassis, and you experienced it, I'm sure, yesterday, when you are over here, but then suddenly you need to get 5 lanes over to get the exit, is you have the power. You can give this thing the beans, and it's going to scoot.
You've got all the tools to get to where you need to go and do it safely. I also really like that display. You know, the wireless Android Auto. I mean, I was cruising down the road, listening to my music, and had the navigation up there. So as soon as I saw I had to get 5 lanes up, where I was able to start planning and getting that accomplished.
Yeah, you have that 310 horse, 4 pound-feet of torque, 10-speed transmission, and it's smart. It knows where to go. It's all-wheel drive. And what I love about this as well is it is such a capable machine. Now, it's not a dedicated off-road vehicle by any means, but because you have the various drive modes, you have the mud and ruts, and it changes up whatever it needs to do. The robots do all the work for you to get you through the terrain, but it's super capable no matter where you want to go, which is what I really love about that with this floor plan and this design, because it's set up to take you off grid. So let's walk around the outside, and you can kind of show us how you have this laid out, like where we're going to put the batteries, where we connect, all that stuff. So we'll meet you there. The beauty of the Trip is once you get to camp is how easy it is to set up and how fast you can get to everything. So let's walk through the exterior and kind of how you have everything laid out and some of the features and benefits out here. And we'll start with this baby, because I know you designed this one for those extra batteries.
Right, so our typical storage compartments are our rotor cast boxes. This one we made out of metal. Extra support so that you can put those 4 additional batteries in here to bump up to the 600 amp hours that we spoke about earlier. With your 2 existing onboard batteries under the entry steps, these are right next to them, easy access. Allowing the customer to customize the unit how they like.
And just plug and play, right? So they just get the batteries and you're good to go.
Correct.
All right, awesome. And then up here, a couple of 110s. And what's nice is you can just run these right off those lithium batteries. So when you're dry camping, you plug in something here, you whip up some drinks, and you put out that awning.
Yes, we got our beautiful awning here. It covers both the entry door and this rear baggage door that we'll get to in a second. The integrated LED lights shade you from the harmful sun rays here.
That's blinding us, right? We should put this awning out right now to take this off. The nice thing, and we didn't talk about it, but we can throw that in right now, is you can control the awning and check your tank levels from Rapid Camp Plus. So everything's in one spot, from the solar, which is really nice, and then the app as well. So everything's going to be right there from the app.
Correct.
Nice. That's sweet. Easy and fast to set up. So we'll keep walking down. What do we got going on here?
Campsite spray port. Got some muddy shoes, muddy dog. Whip this guy out and spray him off. Keep you inside clean. But I want to back up here real quick. You're going too fast.
I'm sorry, Terry. I'm excited.
This little guy is exterior solar port, so you could add 200 watts more solar charging.
Very nice. All right, you lead the way now. I'm a speed demon. I'm just excited to get to everything, because this is for me when I see new products, because I get to see a lot of things. This is the first time today I've spent any time with this, and it's almost like sensory overload, because this is cool and this is cool. It's like a shiny object type of thing. And so take us to the next shiny object.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all.
See, that means you did a good job with this.
Thank you. Well, we're getting to probably my favorite part. This big baggage door here opens up into the bedroom or your storage area, however you're using it. So in this current setup, we have the bed run all the way up to the ceiling, so you can see all of this room is open for storage. Maybe you've got your griddle in here, or totes of inflatables for the kids, or what have you. Easy access here on the campsite to get it out. Or if you're enjoying it inside, maybe it's sprinkling, you could go sit inside and still enjoy the outdoors. We also have light switches over here, easy access from the outside.
182 cubic feet of storage on this. We have a nice bay here, camping chairs, their own light, and then we get around to the back and we'll open the big door.
Yes, and this is going to be your main access for loading whatever it is that you are taking with you. Be it a mountain bike, electric bike, you could get a kayak in there, what have you. And as we were discussing earlier, you could run your bed down, sleep on it, and keep your cargo inside. You don't have to unload it and leave it unsecured outside while you're sleeping. You can keep it secure in there.
And so I know this is the prototype unit that we're in right now. So is there a screen or net or something that goes over this?
Yes, those are in development. Again, like I said earlier, bringing the outdoors in. When you've got a beautiful breeze out, how nice would it be to be in here working, relaxing, what have you, and have all of these doors open, keeping the bugs out, but letting that air come and go.
And what I love about this, so you talked about loading up, say, maybe a kayak or a paddleboard, is you also have a hitch down here. So maybe you throw the kayak and the paddleboard in there, and then you put the bikes on the hitch as well. What, 5,000-pound hitch?
That's correct.
And because of the size, you can really use this as a daily driver, which you experienced in Chicago.
Yes.
It makes, you don't have to worry about, I should probably take a tow. I mean, you want to take a tow vehicle, you know, something small you can, but I love having the options to just bring everything with you. And nice steel bumper.
Yep.
Love the steel bumper.
Another great feature on the rear of this unit is we have awning prep up top here. So if you wanted to include an awning there to get shade on the rear of your unit, you can do that very easily. There is backer up there and wiring just inside, so that can be done quite easily.
All right, time to walk around the business end, starting right up top. Let's talk about that.
That is a ladder bracket. You can get a collapsible ladder, stick on there, now you have access to your roof. We have it on the side here for easy access, but also we wanted to leave the rear free so you could get that awning put on the back with that prep that we have provided there.
All right, we have the awning style windows, our fresh water fill, all the tank capacities will be right there in the graphic for you. And down here, what do we got? Another storage bay.
For a small unit like this, it's hard to find storage, period.
Right.
But we've got that massive interior storage we've talked about, but we've also got a great number of these exterior baggage doors.
So setting up is fast and easy. All your connections are over here on one side, from power to cable, all your water, all your sewer, and even another shower, Terry.
Yeah, so on this side, maybe you've got a little more privacy. You can actually take a shower, whereas on the other side, we just have the spray port to do your washing down, maybe dishes or whatever. So again, versatility, we've got options for you.
And hot and cold, hot water through the Aqua Hot. This is going to be your black tank. And what I love about this is traditionally where you would find your propane. This is our hookup and the Aqua Hot 125G.
That's correct. That's all located in here. Doesn't take up a lot of space, so you'd still even be able to throw a sewer hose or anything in that compartment as well.
Yep, fast, easy, takes us right back up to the front of this gorgeous unit. I have to tell you, you did a good job. If you had to pick your favorite features, and I always do the Thor, well, you know, your 4 Thor features. What are your favorite features about this when you're putting it together? I love this, I love this, I love this, I love this.
Do I have to do 4?
You can do 100, Terry. You can.
Okay.
What do you think? All right.
The bedroom with that storage is fantastic. Yeah. You can fit whatever you want in there, take with you camping. The bathroom also is huge. There's no sacrifices made in that bathroom. The electrical system, top notch, let you camp however you'd like, be it in a campsite or off grid. Those would be my biggest ones, but I mean, the list goes on. We've got sumo springs front and rear on this just to further improve that awesome Ford Transit ride. So that just makes the drive even better. I mean,
it's hard to pick favorites, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's hard to pick favorites.
I could just see myself sitting at the dinette, you know, getting some work done, cruising down the road, you know, nice and comfortable. I mean, it's just any part of this unit you go to, I can tell you, this is one of my favorites. This is on my list. So
it's awesome.
Having me at 4 is not going to happen. I got too many.
You did a great job with this, and there are a lot of features to explore. So why don't you build your own, explore everything that this has to offer by building your own right now at thormotorcoach.com.